welcome back. I'm Stacy, and lately as I've been walking through the nursery yard, I've been noticing hummingbirds everywhere, and I've really been trying to pay attention to which flowers they're landing on in particular. And I thought, wouldn't that be so nice to make a hummingbird haven, a little retreat for them? And I know some of us don't have the space in our yards to do that, but we can always do it in a container. So I really went through the nursery and I picked out some plants that hummingbirds like in particular. And I did a really nice mix match in this beautiful blue container. Of course, I mixed and matched perennials and annuals because we have to shake it up here a little bit. And what I found was this beautiful digitalis. This is a gorgeous perennial plant that has this really great tube. That's really important for hummingbirds. They like flowers that have that tube shape because they can get right in there and they can pull the nectar right out of it. It's perfect for them. The other thing that they love is some of the brightly colored flowers. And this petunia, this is a gorgeous purpley petunia that has this sort of black satiny tone to it, but it also is a perfect trumpet shape for hummingbirds to get right in there and get the nectar out. Now, of course, I've added some things in here that aren't all for the hummingbirds, but we have to make the container look good. Remember, we always talk about fillers, spillers, and thrillers. So, of course, I have this really cool papyrus in the back, which acts as a beautiful filler for this container, just to make it look so pretty. And then we've got this spiller with this creeping Jenny. This bright color is so gorgeous, and it just makes such a nice statement over this blue pot. But one of the plants I really liked was this Spring Celebrities Crimson Hollyhock. Hummingbirds love it. Not only does it have kind of a neat tubular flower, but it also has a bright, beautiful color to it. Just look at that gorgeous, gorgeous flower. I added this to the container just because I thought it made such a dramatic statement. And on top of it, I know we are going to get tons of hummingbirds coming to it because I see them flocking to it right in our nursery yard. So we've added 2 of those gorgeous hollyhocks, and now keep in mind you could put those in the ground at the end of the season and they'll come back year after year for you. I think I need to add 1 more of this beautiful black satin petunia because I just feel like we got 1 little extra space, and you know me, I love to fill the pots so full. I might even add another creeping Jenny right here just to really complete the pot. There's also this gorgeous variegated phlox. I know it's not in bloom yet, but when that comes into bloom, the hummingbirds will head right to that. And then, of course, one of the stars of the show is Salvia. This happens to be an annual black and blue salvia. It is not in full bloom yet, but once it is, the hummingbirds literally cannot get enough of it. And there are so many different kinds of annual salvia. This is another really beautiful one. This is called Victoria Blue. So you don't have to stop at just the black and blue salvia because there are so many other choices, and they love that one. And then I moved into the perennial section a little bit more and found this gorgeous kudos mandarin. This is Agastache, but it's got a perfect tube for the hummingbird. We talked about those tubular flowers. And then we cannot forget bee balm for butterflies and hummingbirds. They just love it. This is called Pardon My Cerise, which is such a beautiful, vibrant color that hummingbirds just go to it. Keep in mind, hummingbirds love nectar, so we provided some flower sources for them. But I thought one little nice touch at the end in this container is we have these little hummingbird feeders that can go right into planters. You can fill these hummingbird feeders with nectar, put them right in the pot, right along with your plants, and that will be an additional attractant for the hummingbirds. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.